Welcome back, folks. I had to do it because this fucking man, the fat bitch, Rich 220, has deleted all of his latest lives. Now, why would someone do that? Obviously, somebody who's guilty and was caught.
That's what Professor Locke was looking for someone to join the Stellar
So let's
Evolution
watch
research
this
team.
fat fucking pig.
What are you waiting for? Call him and set up an interview. I'm on it. You ready? Come in. I was surprised to hear you were interested in joining us.
He is the fucking most disgusting person I've ever
very
seen in my
promising
life.
area in a perfect field. I spent 7 more years on it. But I just couldn't pass up the opportunity to work with you on your tremendously exciting and not yet conclusively disproved hypothesis. Please sit down.
He had to delete all of his latest videos.
Not on Proxima Centauri.
Guess what, Rich? They're still on here.
Music.
Poor man
If you don't
still
mind,
has
I'll
them.
hold off until sunset on Titan. I have a feeling you're going to fit in just fine, Dr. Cooper Barley. Thank you, sir.
Ray, am I late?
Right on time. You survived. Now I present Dr. Milstead from MIT. She'll be heading up our data analysis team.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Cooper Polly.
Fucking pig.
I read your paper on hyperbiologic cell distribution. How did you correct for the selection bias?
Well, I ran a simulation and allowed me to correct for the observational efficiency.
Mutt.
That's just fascinating.
Thank you.
Pig.
Would you like to hear more about it in my hot tub?
Had to delete all of his latest lives.
So when do I start? I need to get the job. How could you not get it? You know, he's British, I'm Indian. Ever since Gandhi, they haven't liked us very much. Are you saying this to discriminate?
You can't lie about that stuff. Not going to get that kind of documentation from them if you don't. Let's see. The other thing, real quick, somebody was saying things that were done that were on public notification were done by me. Well, no, they weren't. My father passed away in 07.
This guy is a liar.
Anything that's
He
on that
lies about
noted piece of paper that's in 2007 was my
He's
father.
a racist.
Anything after is me.
We can prove
So
that
there
he's
was
a
only
minor
one car
attractive
accident
person.
that was me.
It's disgusting.
The other stuff, not me. The other thing is, I made no threats to close anybody's channel down, but I do have a lawyer, and I've given up money to retain him if I have to. When people start digging into your personal life and they bypass social media platforms, now you're dealing with a whole other animal. And when you're doing a review channel and you review something that happened a year ago, you don't keep dredging it up. You move on.
No.
So doing something a year later really doesn't hold any bearing unless you're stupid.
Okay.
And as far as the car goes, and me being dead way before it even moves, there's a good possibility that might happen. We could all die tomorrow. We don't know what tomorrow brings. We don't have control over it. It's out of our control. So that's the reality of that.
Yeah.
Okay? No, I never made any threats to close anybody's channel down. I don't care what you say about me on social media, but the minute that you start digging into my personal life and, crossing that barrier, that's a problem.
When you find out that you follow
That's defamation of character, and that is actually legitimately something that somebody can file suit against you for.
Punk, what's up?
So, literally, I wouldn't do that to somebody else. So, literally, that's just going overboard.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm hoping everybody's enjoying their holiday and having a good weekend.
He's just gonna sit there.
I'm just sitting at home here watching TV. That's it. Both of my ankles are swollen. Yes, they are. They're not really bad, but they're bad enough. So I have to keep my feet elevated.
And look at pictures of young girls.
I think I'm at the age now where things are just going to wind up staying the way they are for quite a while.
What? With your feet elevated looking at young girls? Not doing fuck all?
So that's the end of the personal stuff.
Oh.
Because there's no need to keep dredging it up.
Plus,
These
he's a
people just,
firefighter. He's been a cook.
I don't get what the problem is. I don't know what
He's
the
a
deal is.
pathological liar.
And you can despise somebody, you can hate them, and you can just like not want to be bothered with
And he
them.
drives little
But
kids.
just don't
He's
bother
a
with him.
School bus driver.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go to that level where, you know, you think you're setting an example, but what you're doing is creating more havoc and more, you know, drama.
Hey, what's up, Jason? Hope you're feeling better, bud.
Oh yeah, what car? What kind of car?
You believe this fucking guy deleted all of his latest videos?
Old one, new one, tuner. What? Hey Renegade, how you doing?
Getting better, bud. That's good. Happy to hear that, man.
You have a 57 Chevy too? 2-door or 4-door?
Please.
You gotta find something to spit in.
All right.
Ugh.
So.
Yeah, let's put that over there on the table.
That's what
Snack
you
for later on.
What, a 4-door?
Oh, photo?
Oh, pulling strings on me. Kevin, for God's sake.
Oh, nice.
Dude, this man's such a fucking pig, it isn't even right. Gotta be one of the most grossest men I've ever seen in my life. I think he's got Barry beat.
LED headlights. We see them a lot around here, David.
He just sits there and gets fatter and fatter,
Nice. Mustang's good.
making more and more.
Doesn't matter what kind of car you have. The old cars are better than that. What is it, Tesla or anything that's battery operated? Because do you know what they have to do in order to buy that stuff?
Jason, you want to see the women that he's following
Hey, forget
on
about it.
fucking
If it catches
Instagram?
up fine.
He's got a thing for Filipino women with big boobs.
Well, you'll probably be happier with the LEDs, David, than you would with the regular ones.
And you know what I find funny is that he always said that women were yucky, you know? Meanwhile, the whole time, that one he made a lasagna for, I'm sure she was a pimply ass pig. I guarantee you he probably banged that. All crack whores.
For what?
Pimples.
Have I ever been pulled over by the police for what?
We watch it. Sex on the City, yikes.
I love this movie.
For being fat.
No. Nope. That I can honestly tell you no.
He's a waste of ass.
It doesn't matter to me, Dracula.
Dracula.
You know, V8's a V8. If it's a muscle car, it doesn't matter what it is. You know
That's
what I
a
mean?
waste of air right there. What this man.
The old cars had a different style than the new ones. That's the thing.
Don't have the first fuck all of what he's talking about.
I'll make the jokes.
He don't know shit.
Go ahead and make your joke. It's not the time for
Fucking
joking.
sitting there watching 80s fucking sitcom shows.
Research which requires complete
Looking at young
non-focus.
Filipino
Alright,
girls.
That's buckle down and look.
Oh yeah, Austin's been fucking.
All right. Now this thing's got. Where the hell are my damn remotes?
Oh yeah.
Turn this
How many
down.
fucking remotes could he have? He got DVD remote and a TV remote. Unless the remote for the dildo you got stuck up your
I
ass.
can't find them, man.
He's
Right?
probably got one of those going on too. Fucking weirdo. Yeah, Austin's killing him. With facts. And I love it. And I love it.
Is that over here? I could be better.
Yeah,
Both of my ankles are swollen.
he should have Austin
And,
in his head, because,
My breathing's gotten a little bit better.
yeah.
And I don't,
Look at this shit.
I don't really have to sit up
Look
in
at
order
his
to sleep
fucking
anymore. I can actually
Look
go
at
back
the
in
fucking
bed, but
tits he's got. He actually got
trying
tits.
to,
You could grab one of
Yeah,
those
the
and
energy
shake
to
it around. It's a
maybe
tit.
go out in a little bit and fidget with the car. Because the guy said the only thing he's got to do is get the piston up on top dead center.
Oh, yeah.
Number one. And I swear, I think that guy he was a vendor
Listen to this.
at my
Somebody else-
house. It
Oh, yeah.
wasn't somebody, I don't know what these other guys were talking about. A vendor is somebody that comes to your house and provides a service. And the lawyer has you in the books for when you're done, you get paid. That's what that is,
This
okay?
fucking guy
You get
with
paid by me,
stories. Yeah.
okay? And what happened with the mortgage is the mortgage actually, when the person buys my house,
See?
the money goes to the lawyer in my name. And all those vendors, whether it's a real estate agent, somebody that helps you clean up your property,
So the vendors that were cleaning up his property or whatever, vendors, why would vendors be working on his car? That doesn't, none of this shit, it's all lies, dude. It's all lies. Just know you're a
What's the
fat,
message?
disgusting, gross man, and we will continue to post this, Rich, and it won't stop.
do I got what?
Sorry.
You got water.
Get out of your way.
Only man I ever heard that said when he walks, he can feel sloshing.
They're so hot. Thank you. And there's lots and cream cheese in the fridge, the bagel.
No, you can't do anything. I don't even have them subscribed. I don't want to bother with it because it doesn't matter what you say to them. It's not going to change. It's just going to stay the same.
Wah.
But the thing is, like I said, I never said anything about shutting down their channel. What I said was that I have a lawyer. And once a person starts dabbling into somebody's personal life, that's different.
Oh, yeah. Yep. But you're on a public platform.
Yes, I did what? What are you talking about?
You beat your wife.
The low IQ? Come on, that's got a fake account written all over it. Who is this, Austin? Or is it Mako? Or Jeff?
Mako. Is it Mako? Jeff.
Keyboard warriors can't even show their real ID.
Rich.
Nobody ever said anything about shutting their channel down.
Call me a fucking
That word never
keyboard
came out of my
warrior.
mouth.
You fat.
I do, however, have a lawyer.
You fat fuck. Fuck you. Fuck your fucking fake fucking lawyer. You fucking water retention fucking titty flopping motherfucker. Fuck you. Call me a keyboard
My house.
warrior.
If you look on Zillow, you'll see that the house was sold. It's no longer in pre-foreclosure.
Bitch.
So that stupid is out the window.
Yeah. Bitch. Just want to fucking smack.
And I don't make idle threats like somebody else. I don't have to.
Idle threats. What kind of fucking... What are you gonna do, Jim? Hop in your fucking Jeep and come on up. You...
No, I didn't. Show me where. If you know it
Show me
if
where.
you know me so well. I never said anything about shutting down their channel.
I'd love to see him. I'm gonna be ready to call
What's
his
up,
bluff with
Guns?
that. What the
What-
fuck
what's so
is
funny?
he gonna do to me? I will fucking... I'm not even a tough
What, the
guy.
keyboard
You don't have to be a
warriors?
oh. I hate that fucking word.
See you coming over here and spreading inappropriate messages. So we know it's one of them.
We're not keyboard warriors. Nobody in this community is a keyboard warrior.
You saw my what?
I'm sorry. Oh,
No, I don't eat McDonald's food.
No. Oh, no. Please. Dude, you'd eat whatever you could get your fucking hands on. You don't get that fat.
Yeah, okay, good luck with that. I never said anything about. That's not me that does that stuff. That's the other guy that talks about shutting down his channel and going, take him to court and stuff. I don't have to threaten it. All I have to do is call a number. And my if I don't have his number, I can call my real estate agent.
Okay. I see a pattern here, fake fuck. See, you want to be a tough guy, Rich, but you're softer than baby shit. Remember you were going to make a phone call to make me disappear? Remember how it all started with the phone call? You were going to make a fucking phone call. It was going to make me disappear, make my head spin. Now you're going to make a phone call. If not, you'll call your real estate agent. Like that fucking, like the lady's your friend. You fucking mutt. Call
The number
Weight
for me.
Watchers.
Look, we're not here to sit there and constantly dredge up shit that happened a year ago. You know, when you're doing a review channel, you don't review it over and over and over and over again.
Yeah,
Well,
we
let's
don't.
bring it back this year because last year it didn't have any effect. You know, so if you want to do that, why don't you kiss up to their butt and get out of my live stream? What an asshole.
Fuck you, dude. Fuck you.
Go kiss their ass.
No one kisses anyone's ass. You need people.
I ain't got time for your stupid shit.
Yeah. Fuck you.
One-sided, closed-minded piece of garbage.
How do you feel now that we can add the fucking map? And it's proven.
I'm about ready to shut this damn thing down. That's what I'm about ready to
You
do.
better do
I'm
that.
sick and tired of this shit.
That's where you're
I don't
at.
need the stress. I don't need the aggravation. And I don't need the fake
Wow.
bullshit drama
Wow.
and crap spewed out
Oh, wow.
about
Wow.
me that's not true.
I know. What's not true? You're a fat, disgusting, racist.
Got a bunch of idiots
Nah.
on here.
Doesn't
They
know-
got to cause problems because they got nothing better else to do with their time.
Oh, yes. That's just it, Richie. No, it's just because we're not going to allow you to be on YouTube on a public platform, spewing your bullshit, and not at least have the people know the other side of
If I would
you.
have known this was going to be like this, I would never have had a damn YouTube channel to begin with.
Then why don't you get the fuck off YouTube?
Nobody needs this kind
Predator.
of bullshit.
You're a predator. And not predator like a tough guy, like a predator like a sick fuck. Like a weirdo. Bitch. He used to come into these lives, remember? Which you got. Yep, exactly. Look at him. Like, is that supposed to be, like, intimidating or
There'll
something?
be a keyboard warrior somewhere else. Aggravate the hell out of somebody else. Next.
See, a man like that, I'd really love to see, like, get confronted.
Tired of the garbage. People come on here and harass me. That's all the hell they do.
I hope he does, Jerry. He deleted all of his latest videos. This is one's from about almost a month ago. He deleted all of his newest lives. Anything pertaining...
I just kicked them out of here. That's what I did. Person with the L. That was one.
Yeah.
And let's see, the one with the green.
Who's
Here was
that?
another.
You bitch boy fucking... who is that guy? Renegade's Garage. Yeah. Two fucking mutts.
They just come on here and they talk shit.
Oh, yeah.
They spread falsified rumors and gossip and garbage
Bullshit.
in order to piss me off.
It's
That's all there is to it.
It's all
Yeah,
fact.
well, if this kind of crap keeps happening, I ain't gonna live long enough to fucking get no 57 Chevy running. Because I'll be dead.
Who gives a fuck? You whining bitch.
But they seem to think it's a funny joke to raise somebody's blood pressure till they have another fucking heart attack or stroke.
You're a fucking. You are such a. Oh, I would love to smack you. You fucking sympathy-looking motherfucker. Oh, I fucking hate you, dude. And I know hate is a strong word, but you know what? What a coward. Come on. What a fucking joke.
I got another question. What is fun?
See, that's not our real.
Those people get a rise out of it. They want to see me dead. That's what they're looking for ultimately.
See what I'm seeing?
They don't care about my life. They don't care about nothing.
No,
They have no humility and no
You're a
humanity. That's the problem.
racist Map. Pathological liar. There's nothing good about you, and you drive children to school. You sick fuck.
No, it's not just the internet. They're actually interfering in my personal life.
Oh.
They're not just doing that. You don't understand.
Well, if you're talking about the time I got you thrown out of Walmart, it wasn't even me, it was yourself, because you're not supposed to be filming in there. The reason why you got thrown out of the fucking hotel was because of the way you were talking about their fucking employees.
Mofo, check out your Facebook page. I sent you a friend request.
Yeah, mofo, hey, check your thing. Be friends with me.
Probably sell them.
Wife beater.
But some of them I got to fix first.
The wife beater.
You know, like I'm in the midst of fixing the Conian that I just recently got because it needs belts and the upper tape deck needs
How
a motor.
dare he call me?
I have a partial boom box
Or anybody in this
in
community
storage
a fucking
that I
keyboard
believe has
warrior.
the
A keyboard warrior, in my opinion, is someone who goes in that has a bullshit name and just spreads hate. That's a keyboard warrior. We are not keyboard warriors. We are not hiding behind things. Yeah, Rich, I had to make a couple of dummy accounts just to get in because you fucking blocked me. Nobody here is keyboard warriors. If anything, you're the keyboard warrior.
a motor in it.
All the shit you talk, you ain't backing up in real life, dude. And this is what this is, real life.
Hey, Mofo, how are you?
See, that makes you fake. That's what makes you fake, Rich. Because anything that I say on here is something that I would say in your face. I wouldn't come on, for me to come on here and be like, oh, no. Bro, I hope. I'd love, and that's another thing. How can you not, when these times when Austin's in here, why don't you say something? You got all this shit to talk about Austin, man, and those stupid fucking videos that you made. But yet, you're a coward. You turned into a coward.
Stresses me out every time I come on here and I got people that are doing that,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, good. Good. You shouldn't find comfort in coming on here making people believe you're bullshit.
And it's not called going off my nut.
Yeah.
It's called anxiety. That's what it is.
Oh, you fucking whining bitch, dude. Whine. Oh, I can't stand it. That makes me so fucking mad.
Yeah, I do. Actually, yeah, I have some of it on Facebook.
Yeah.
But you can't really play music on there either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What are you
Like,
gonna do?
you can't show anybody that it actually works unless you're in a chat heads thing.
What
you
are
know,
you
chat
gonna do?
log.
What are you gonna do? Disco there? With all your boom boxes? Fucking creepy fuck.
Oh yeah, I have. I've thought about that quite a bit. It's not worth it to me. You know what I mean?
That's not worth it.
This is not worth it to me. I don't need this garbage.
Well, we don't need this garbage either. Because you know what? you'll come across that one person that won't hear the whole story about you, and that will go and feel bad for you.
Yeah, but your picture's still there.
That's how it works.
Picture of your face. That's how I know it's you.
Yeah.
So apparently, it does. That's true about the internet. No matter what you delete, it's still there. You know,
Yes, Rich.
it's like a permanent signature. Because I have a following. I have people that are following me that are decent, and they seem to get mixed up with people that are not followers or not true followers. They're people that actually are just
Oh, well, I'll tell you. If
here to
he's
cause
making fun
drama,
of
havoc,
Dizzy,
and aggravation.
Dizzy has no problem handling himself with that. You know that.
Maybe it's an old account, mofo. Because the pictures are still there too.
Fucking loser. I was a firefighter. We didn't have Valor. I had this special key. Mark 1, what's up? Hey, sorry about earlier, man. That I couldn't get in with, Barry wasn't playing.
Well, see, the older videos
Yeah, because,
are all the way down on Facebook, or not Facebook, YouTube, are all the way
what
down.
prompted me to go live was not only did I have the time, but also I noticed that Rich deleted all of his latest lives going back a month. Why did he do that?
That's where you'll see me working on the engine.
So I'm gonna play his
Literally.
fat
I mean, you'll
face
see
for
me
the
doing the
world to
rod
see
bearings towards the end, but
and let it be known.
as far as the heads being off and the pistons being replaced, there's a picture in my community post of me holding a piston that's busted in my hand.
Look at that! Imagine that.
I don't know how to do all that stuff though later.
Yeah, I don't know how to do all that. It's a bit much.
I'm not very computer savvy anymore.
Yeah. Oh,
My days of being computer savvy are when you could actually set a computer to an earlier time
this fucking guy.
to get rid of, Trojans and viruses and
So,
stuff
wow,
like
you
that.
know an awful lot about that, don't you?
I was never really much for anything else. I mean,
How many little girls have you talked to? Fuck face. This guy totally matches the.
not talking to you, mofo.
Oh,
I'm talking about
You don't even know what he's talking about.
the hell is his name now?
What's his name now? You're gonna be on Chris Henson.
I can't think of his name now.
Yeah, you can't remember what you thought. You even talked because you're lying.
He was just here.
Because you're lying. Man, it must really suck to have to go
I gotta
through
go
life
back
on
and
a
search
lie.
his name because I forgot what the hell it is now.
Yeah, you don't even know what you were talking about. What were you talking about? Fucking lying mutt.
Huh.
Huh.
Because I haven't figured out a way to bring it up, then mostly that I can't stress how deep it is. Because I don't want to.
Fucking Brian said, fuck this.
You'd like to ever hear from again?
One thing I will say about Brian Cavallo is once he knew all that shit was going down, he got right the fuck off. He didn't even play into it.
He's like a human chicken.
He was smart. Well, not that he's smart, but
Knucklehead. That's what I'm talking about.
yeah. What about Knucklehead? You guys used to get together and fucking go on bad sites and chat. Rich, what was your handle in the chat rooms? The tripod? The 57 tripod? Oh, there we go. We're not going to be able to stay long at this
Happy
angle.
Sunday.
He can't breathe. He's got to have his head completely back. Check out that head.
Ugh.
It's another money. Not different money.
I don't know why it always looks like it's going to rain out here.
I like to hang him by his hair. Oh, that wouldn't lie. The hair would rip right out. Wouldn't be able to hold that up. Another one that will die alone.
No, I'm not talking about you, Chris. I'm talking about Knucklehead Garage.
It's just, I don't know how these people go through life like this.
I'm going to play this crap all day. Well, my freaking match is out every time I'm trying to light this.
Why don't you get a fucking lighter like a, because you're smoking crack. That's why you got them fucking matches. Who do you think you're fooling here, Jimmy Jim? Why do you think the girl's coming up from downstairs? Fucking
Funny, we had somebody
man.
sitting there talking about
Oh, here we go. What do we got now?
me bent over to 57 Chevy a while back, and something about my butt swallowing half of my sweatpants and
Absolutely.
stuff like that. He's like, nobody wants to see that shit. Who wants to look at your ass? I'm like, apparently you do, Mr. What they call that? Over describing things.
Over describing things. So what do you? Well, wait a
But no
minute.
matter what, I ain't gay, so.
Well, wait a minute. What are you calling me a fanook? Is that what he's saying there, folks? Did he just call me a fanook? Because that was me who said that, and it was true. His pants were up to his asshole, and it was disgusting. What do you mean?
You, if you are, more power to you. If you're not, doesn't matter to me one way or the other.
Oh. Oh, well, that's cool. So you're saying if I was into that, that would be all right.
Like if you're not, then what the hell are you sitting there describing my butt for?
I will describe every part of your body. You understand that? I have no shame in that because the whole fucking world could
Ugh.
see it. And what
That's the way I look
people-
every time I get up. Shit, I look like.
You look like a fucking mutt. And forgive me for being the person that says what any other normal person would think when they would look at that video. Like, what the fuck is this? Marco,
Medusa's
show-
brother.
Not all day, but yeah, we're giving you guys the action today.
Yeah, I don't really use it anymore either. I had a different account, and I had like 700 something freaking followers, and I was like, most of them were fake, so I kind of like deleted.
So, and he also says this too about these Instagram girls that they follow him. You guys want me to do a 24-hour stream? I should do one of those. I'm kidding. What the fuck was I gonna know? I just did what the mutt did. See, now the mutt got me fucking all fucked up. I can't remember what I was gonna say. Fuck.
New one, but now I'm getting the fake ones coming back, and adding themselves without my approval. So it's like there's a lot of loopholes and a lot of stupid crap going on with social media platforms.
Bruce, what's up? That would be painstaking. I wouldn't videotape myself sleeping. I couldn't do that. To be honest with you guys, I don't know if I could do that.
It's not bad out here. I just wish there wasn't so much overcast. It looks like it's like if the clouds started bunching up,
It's not.
it would start raining out here, you know?
Listen to Weather with fucking Weather with a pedo. All those young
Yeah, I know.
girls,
I
all
know.
those young girls
I know.
follow him. That fucking thing on his face there. What? What do you want, Jim? What happened? You alright? Somebody here?
I had a little bit of a run-in with a couple people this
Oh,
morning,
hold on.
Dennis, but I got
It's
that
okay, I got it.
out of the way in the beginning of the stream, so you don't have to go back and watch it.
Yeah.
You don't need to hear it.
What's wrong, fat boy? Can't read fucking. Can't read talk?
Other than that, I'm doing okay.
Yeah, you're doing great, dude. You're doing fucking great.
Yes, I did. It doesn't matter anyway. They still get through. They still steal pieces of my videos. They still post derogatory things. They post things from a year ago.
Dude.
They repost it like it was yesterday, and it's not.
And to think, that was when we just knew you were a racist. Now that we know for sure that you're a map, what do you think's gonna happen now? It's over for you, man. Yeah, I stole these videos from him. I'm stealing them because he's Rich 220. Rich, I hope, why don't you just, because I know you're watching, Rich. Why don't you just delete YouTube and get away from this now? Because all it is going to do is get worse. And you know that. I know you're watching. I'm kind of baffled you haven't said anything. I'm not going to block you. You can come in here and say it. Don't worry, I'm not going to block you. I won't block anyone. But you came in these lives so many times and you said you're going to stand up for yourself and you'll always stand up for yourself. And then the minute the shit got thick, when you would think you'd be defending yourself the most, what do? Not only do you go radio silent, but then you start deleting all the videos. What are you gonna do? Change the name of your channel again? What are we gonna do? Get back to Alva or something? Are you gonna get back into Hot Wheels? Like, this is only going to get worse. And there's only one person you can blame, and it's yourself. And again, for anybody who's watching, if you're a bad person and you do bad things in life, you might want to rethink if you're going to start a YouTube channel and divulge all of your personal information. So
Then they make threats and, talking about going off of social media platforms and calling people that were once my boss, people that, that I work for now and stuff like that, and, causing me to lose my jobs. Well, look, I don't dabble in their life to that point to try and get them fired from their jobs, and I don't understand.
And again, this goes for anyone. Because I am on a public platform. If you can find something on me that is bad, go for it. Now, I'm not a perfect person by any means. I've gone through struggles in life, absolutely. I've had some rough spots. But now, I'm a single dad. I got a 9-year-old kid. I mean, I don't get into trouble anymore like I used to. So, I mean, go for it. But I'll tell you this. As far as my character, I mean, I've had 3 ex-girlfriends already in this chat come in and talk. So, obviously I'm not a woman beater or anything like that. Because if I was, it would be brought to light real quickly. So, yeah, just wanted to throw that out there.
Them threatening me about it. You know what I'm saying? Those people don't need to be bothered. And as a matter of fact, if you want to get technical about it, Like I said, a person that's a racist doesn't let the word slip one time and that's it. And I've been a bus driver for over 30 years. So you're going to call me a racist back then?
So this guy's been a bus driver for 30 years. Now, I don't know. I see his behavior. I see how he acts. I see how he conducts himself. I see how he interacts with older people. And I'm going to tell you, this guy and kids, I can only imagine how he is as a bus driver. Because you can watch him with Larry, the old guy that's nice enough to let him park his fucking shitbox in his yard. You can watch him interact with him. You can watch him on a couple of different things. Bad man. Not a good person.
It's not a review when they harass you and dig it up a year later and do it again. That's not a review.
Okay.
That's harassment.
Is it?
That's slander. That's called dragging somebody's character through the mud.
Okay.
Because you've got nothing better else to do.
Okay. Well,
You
here's the
got a
deal.
feeble mind.
So here's the deal. There is no slander. This is not slander. Now, you're right, Rich. If you hadn't have called some kid the N-word on your channel, and if you hadn't been following all these young girls, we wouldn't be able to call you. They're all facts. They're fucking facts, which is the reason why this can continue to go on. Rich, call your lawyer then. If we're so bad, if this is such a bad thing and all this defamation, why the fuck aren't you suing anyone? Think about that.
Think of is just creating more chaos, aggravation, and stress on somebody. If anybody's going to die, it's going to be because of that. Because
Do you guys think that a racist, minor attracted person should be able to just go through life with no fucking repercussions and no problems? Also, the man that lied about having cancer and claimed to have a stent put in his arteries while he was standing up. He doesn't want no bullshit, so he can have people feel bad for him. Because he's one of those people. Poor me. Nothing is his fault. Everything is everybody else's fault. Nothing to do with him. You are a sick fuck. And I'm looking at this picture of you right now, bro, and I'm just telling you. God damn you. You fucking pervert.
and because of stress and because my blood pressure gets raised by these idiots. That's why.
Good. Good. The truth hurts, doesn't it?
And that's why I still smoke.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, as a
Again,
problem.
what kind of fucking man comes on the internet, points a camera at himself, and blames the reason why he smokes on other people? That's right, because he's not a man. He's a fucking mutt, and he's a predator. And Rich, when I say predator, I will say it again. A predator not like you're a tough guy. A predator in like you're a fucking sicko. One more thing, fat ass. Let me hear you keep saying about you giving me a second chance. When the fuck, number one, when did I ever ask for a chance from you? Why would I ever ask for that? Number one. And number two, the reason why I never really, I was nice to you in those lives, well, I thought I was being nice, was because I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt until all this shit came out. I was trying to, but then of course when everything gets brought to light, there's no way. In actuality, the walk and talks, you know why the reason why the walk and talk started was because of you. I was watching you gasp for air and I thought to myself, holy fuck. I don't want to be like that when I get older. I got a kid. And even if I didn't have a kid, I still wouldn't want to be like that. And it gave me the idea for the walk and talk.
But sometimes, Dennis, I don't want to keep my head up. Sometimes I just
Oh my
don't want
God.
to carry on.
Listen to this.
You know?
Listen
I get tired of
to
it.
This. Listen to this. Okay. So here's the deal with that. My family, my father, he was a Marine, and let me tell you, he's gotten a little looser in his later years. But this shit right here, this is this is not what men do. This is not what men do. Fucking right. Michelle Obama's a man, you got that right. I'd like to show videos of you to,
Because he was talking to me about something I had taken care of people in here. A mother couldn't take her kid back from the school, so she asked me to do it.
wow.
And I confused what the guy was saying with what I do for people around here.
Always gotta have validation. You fucking weirdo.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm not interested in more stress. That's the problem. That's the thing is with a lot of women nowadays,
Yeah, listen
it's
to
not the
this
same as the old days, you know. They have morals and thoughts of their own, and they just don't look at things the same way that women used to, you know.
What a hot.
I'm old school. I'm not new.
You're an old.
And I'm not going to date somebody that's way younger than me. It's not going to work because they're on a different mental mind state, you know.
Oh, of course. You know that because you got a bunch of them you're following on Instagram.
No, I don't eat Taco Bell. Taco Bell is garbage.
Bullshit, dude.
That's what they used to serve the kids in the school. The hamburger meat that they use, or whatever you want to call that crap,
Yeah.
that's mass processed garbage.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I haven't run into them. That's the problem. You know?
He'll eat anything. Look at him. You see what he does at the senior home with those fucking fruit cups. Ugh. Mouth farting.
Nobody's bashing anybody. I'm just saying what I've seen.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's what they do. They go to the worst frickin' extent of the thing that they could think of, and then they wind up blaring that in my face. That's like them sitting there saying I threatened to have their channel closed down. I wouldn't threaten anything like that because there's nothing that you can do with a person that has a social media platform.
Ooh.
You can make all the threats you want. What I'm talking about is when you go off the social media platform and you try and make somebody's life a living hell
Oh, so you're actually saying, yeah.
by dredging into their personal life. I don't do that to anybody, and I wouldn't.
You're not smart.
I wouldn't stoop that low.
You're not that smart. He didn't toss for one. Wow.
I'm gonna have to excuse my hair. It gets blown around from the wind out here.
Yeah, that's another thing. Guy tells you that. You're gonna have to excuse my hair. Because that's a fucking fashionable haircut you got there, bud. I don't even know what that is. It's like a fucking mop placed on the top of his head.
Yeah, well, you definitely don't want to meet them at a bar. That's not really too good.
Yeah.
That's what I was always told. Usually when you go to a bar, you're meeting somebody that somebody left behind.
Wow.
Now, that's just what people have said to me. That's not my analyzation of it.
That's a real...
So let's not get the channels mixed up.
That's a real shitty thing to say again about women. Did you hear that? Women at the bars are the ones that were left behind. I love women. I think women are beautiful. I could never see myself.
No, I don't do that stuff. I don't go on the internet. The internet is full of scammers and
See, oh,
and
people like
you know, it's just not a good thing. It's not a good thing. You see all them programs on TV for catfish, and you know, you got all these things on YouTube with
Right.
predator poachers, CC unit, CPP, and all that other stuff. Dude, I don't want to talk to anybody
And I'll
that's
tell you, Dad,
underage. Please.
the fucking day when I say I can't, I ain't got no propane going through the pipes, or women are just ugh. That's the day you guys got to put me out of my misery.
And go on there and have somebody sit there and reach out to me and talk to me either, because you don't know who you're talking to on the other side of the computer. You really don't.
I got to back this up a
It's like I
second.
said, the people that bash me all the time, they think they know me. They don't know squat.
Let's go back.
And
Listen to what he said.
you know, it's just not a good thing. It's not a good thing. You see all them programs on TV for catfish, and you know, you got all these things on YouTube with predator poachers, CC unit, CPP, and all that other stuff. Dude, I don't want to talk to anybody that's underage. Please.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to take a chance and go on there and have somebody sit there and reach out to me and talk to me either, because you don't know who you're talking to on the other side of the computer. You really don't. It's like I said,
So, like a young girl would try to reach out to you. Nothing much, Dad. Liam's leaving at 4 o'clock. He's leaving to go with his mother for the night. They're going to go swimming tomorrow.
bash me all the time. They think they know me. They don't know squat. And that's not a threat. That's reality. True. I understand that, Dennis. But you can't do that if somebody actually tries to threaten your livelihood, you know? It's like you have to walk on eggshells around them. And I don't like walking on eggshells around people like that because they don't deserve it.
Oh, so you walk on eggshells for people?
They deserve to have the crap bashed right back in their face for what they've done to somebody else.
So why aren't you in here saying anything?
Do unto others as they do unto you.
Why
you know?
aren't you in here saying anything? Do you guys realize how much of a fucking look at? I know you're watching, Rich. You probably got your finger right on the comment button. Say something. That's right. You can't say anything because you're guilty. Only a guilty person would have
Yep.
nothing to say. That's fucking some funny ass shit, dude. We should blow the taps for Rich one more time. There's no way. There's no way. If he wasn't guilty of this shit, he'd be in here fucking... Because he's been in, like I said, everyone he was in.
Because what that does is it creates, like, you ever seen, what was it, 2.5 Men, where
Oh,
the teacher was going out with Charlie and
no, we didn't.
she got blackballed. You know what blackballing means? That means you get somebody blackballed so they can't go and work on another job because
Rich.
of crap that they say.
You're blackballed, bud. I hope you realize now you're blackballed. And is that why you're not saying anything? Because you just know? Like, I'm so curious to why he won't say nothing. I fucking know he's watching this right now. Like, I can't believe it. I would have thought for sure you would have been right out fucking trying to defend yourself. But I guess not. I mean, wow. And Rich, just so you know, because I know you talk about the subscriptions. I don't need your subscription, but just look, just so you know, I am nice enough that I am subscribed to you. And that's, of course, so I can get your latest alerts.
David, I've told you many times, I've blocked them. I've actually done the audio, video mixing thing. I blocked that and turned that off. Do not allow. You know, there's nothing more I can do. They keep doing it anyway. Caught them yesterday doing it.
They're doing it anyways, guys.
You know, then we got people sitting there saying from those groups, talking about I threatened to close their channel down. I never said such thing. I said, stop dredging into my personal life. That's it. I don't care what they do on social media. You want to call me fat? Call me fat. You want to call me Jabba? Call me Jabba. I don't give a shit. You know? And the only reason why I'm not going to get that car going is because I'm stressed out about this bullshit.
Oh my God. So now he's blaming the car. He's blaming us because he can't get the car going. The car, because he's all upset with this. And this wasn't even before. This was before we found out he was a map. This is just when he had made a comment about he was going to shut our channels down. This was all over that. Imagine what's going on right now in the fat man's life. Oh. Oh, Jimmy.
It doesn't matter. It's the same thing like if you did work somewhere.
Yeah.
If I work somewhere else at another company, all right,
Good luck with that.
handles kids
Good luck
or something
with
like that, and they
Good luck.
do this kind of crap. You know, now they've gone as far as calling me a pedophile. What? Because I'm fat, that makes me a pedophile? Really?
And Rich, just so you know, I'm in contact with one of my subscribers, and you know who you are, and thank you so much. Trying to figure out the area in which that you deliver to, because not only are we not doing just Cassidy Transit, I am going to contact the schools personally and let them know. I have a 9-year-old in school. I know how that school is, and I'm telling you right now, if someone was to call and ever inform what you're doing, they wouldn't be driving a bus here anymore anyways. So, you're done there, bud. Just a matter of time. And also, too, not just because of your racial stuff and the fact that you're attracted to minor people, but the biggest thing of all, your health. And this is a month ago. You are not fit to drive any children. You could have a heart attack at any moment. And to put that, no, that's just... The bus company might let you get away with it because they need people to fill those seats. But guess what? The school? It ain't gonna fly at the school.
I'm not talking about their channel, though.
Oh, you're fucking
You can't
right,
derive
Jason.
what I
I'm
say
on.
from saying
That's
the word
thing.
done.
That's the one thing about, I'm not the smartest person in the world by any means. I'm not good with these computers or anything, but what I am good at is talking on the phone and getting my way to the top. And then once I pursue something, especially like this, I will see it out. Kids are in danger, absolutely, and like I said, we don't even have to, without even the fact of the kids, and not only their danger is just the physical part of the health. This man cannot walk 4 feet and he can't breathe. He does his die-out attacks. I mean, what if that happens while he's driving the kids around? And I'll say it again, Rich. I know the bus company doesn't care because they need an ass to fill the seat. But when the school finds out, that's a whole different thing. So you just hold on for that one, buddy.
Understand what I'm saying? There's more than one avenue to take. They do know. I told them in the beginning when it first happened. A year ago.
You're goddamn right it's a big deal, Jason. Absolutely right. That's a huge deal. Well, it's very simple. If you had a kid that went to school, right, and you found out about him, not even about the way he acts, but if you just saw the way he was physically, would you want him driving your kid every day back and forth to school? You telling me he can, if a kid say a kid's choking on the back of the bus, how quickly can he get to the back of the bus? He can't do nothing. He can't even hold his fucking head up. Look at that neck. You can't make, oh, and it's only fatter right now. This is a month ago. He gets bigger by the week. And I guarantee you he's going to blow up now because of all this shit that's going on. He's going to eat himself. He's going to eat his feelings. He couldn't do nothing, exactly.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It isn't anybody's concern about somebody's life.
What if a kid
You ought to
needs
concern
CPR?
yourself with your own life and not somebody else's. You don't need to make
What if-
somebody else's life a living hell more than it.
What if there was a kid that needed CPR or something, or any kind of, what could he do? Yeah, I mean, you gotta take care of yourself. But I mean, like, I look at my dad, and my fucking dad is 73, and my dad wasn't like a health nut at all. Never went to the gym or nothing like that. I mean, his diet's always been decent, but I don't know. I'm thinking when my dad was 56, even when he was 60.
Yeah, I want to work on the car, but it looks like it's going to rain again.
Yeah, look at.
Let's see which way the clouds are going this way. So whatever's behind me.
He's worthless.
I mean, because literally all I got to do is just go here and set the car to top dead center on cylinder number 1.
And then the thing with the cancer. Now I know, like, guys like you, Jason, my father, that guys that guys that actually got like shit going on with them that are serious. I cannot imagine what it must be like to watch this guy and just, you're in the hospital getting fucking surgeries. Bruce is getting poked and prodded and going through what he's going through. My dad's going through what he's going through. All the people are going through what they're going through, and they get to watch this fat fuck just continue to. And the truth is, the guy, if he wasn't a pet, like, he'd be winning. He'd have, you know what I mean? He's 56. You still got years ahead of you. This guy got nothing. Nothing.
Other guy's telling me he did all the chalk markings on the valve covers for the firing order, which is actually what the hell is it? 13572468.
Bruce, I'm gonna be honest. I would think he would know that. I'll tell you, if I'm a bad guy, Austin is like, one person you don't want. Austin's got every one of your fucking lives, and he's got them in form where there's no talk over. In other words, it's just your life. Austin, I told you, that was the bunker bomb. But I got a feeling we're going to find out more and more shit about this creep. You know, another thing, since we're on a public platform, you would think with all these videos that we make that it would come across some agency and they would look into these guys, or well, you know what I mean? There's fucking teams designed for that. All they have to do is go quiet. Bruce, what he should do right now, if I was him, I would delete YouTube and just try to go on about my life and see what happens. Because you're right, everything he says, I do. He's a motherfucker, that's for sure.
No, it's not assembly lube. It wasn't meant for assembly lube. What I did was I smeared it on the head, no, not the head, the engine block to prevent rust from forming. Because if you remember, like I
guys,
said,
I gotta say this while there's 14 people watching. So you know how Rich is always like, oh, well, I took the motor apart and I did this and I did that. There's a guy my father watches up in Maine who's not a mechanic. He's a mailman. And he has a Thunderbird. I forget what year it is. But he's redoing the car. And he doing it, you know, one step at a time. And the guy has come a long way. And we're going to give him a shout out soon. But you guys will want to go, if you guys are into that.
You want to call it humidity or whatever, or salt in the air or whatever like that. And I remember sanding a front piece on the 69 Olds to the point where it was just shiny metal, scratched up shiny metal. And the next day I came out, it was just brown, period.
Well, Bruce, they got the fucking technology, man. They can do it all from the computer. Like, they don't have, I mean, these phones now and the way everything is, they can do it right from where they are. They can get on his thing or however they do it and boom. They can drop a fucking bomb down an air shaft into a mountain and totally destroy everything in it. You don't think they can't fucking...
So, you know, that's the reason why I tell everybody, like, you know, they ask, well, why don't you just wait to paint it and leave it, you know, plain metal? I'm like, because you can't. It turns to rust. If you look in the bottom ones of my video, you're going to see the fender on it.
Well, that's the thing, Bruce, if they have the authority. But I think after 2001, I seen a whole thing about that. Believe me, they can get in there.
There's nothing but rust. And I managed to get that painted and covered up because I didn't want the air and, you know, whatever garbage is in the air to make it worse, you know?
I mean, you guys think about it. Have you ever been talking about things, having conversations with people about things, and then you'll see those said things on news feeds?
Saying to rust off, you put primer on it after you clean it, and then you paint it. And that's what I did to try and protect the metal.
Look at this fucking guy.
No, we could do that. I could start from one, but the only problem is, Richard, is I can't go all the way back on the passenger side because I'd have to go up underneath the car in order to thread the thing in. You know, a water jacket or whatever. Maybe it didn't seat right, or maybe I didn't tighten it down right, or it could be that there's a crack in the block, or it could be that, you know, just, you know, that's what everybody's telling me. They're telling me to get a 350 engine.
Yeah. Take the 350 and stick it up your fat fucking ass. Look at this. He even deleted the shorts that he had.
Hello, folks. It's Rich.
He even deleted the fucking shorts that he made. You fucking pussy. Wow. And that's under his shorts. Remember there was that short? Is there a video? Probably not, right? I'm assuming the 4/12/69 is obviously his birthday. Yep, he deleted all of it. You guys believe that? He deleted all of it. He deleted all of it. I got about another half hour I can go here, so.
And I can't do hard labor work anymore. I'm too old. I got too many problems. You're probably going to say, yeah, you're 53, you're too old. No, I'm not. It's not 53. It's the physical limitations I have. You know what I mean?
Oh, here we go.
When you have a stent in your arteries and you have a lowered oxygen intake.
Oh, shit.
And I can't do hard labor work anymore. I'm too old.
Exactly, Bruce. Remember how he used to always come in here? What happened? Because he's guilty. Let's listen to about
I've got too many problems. You're probably going to say, yeah, you're 53, you're too old. No, I'm not. It's not 53. It's the physical limitations I have. You know what I mean? When you have a stent in your arteries and you have a lowered oxygen intake level and you're overweight and you're tired a lot, you know, that plays a big part in it, you know. But I've been actually trying to keep active.
Huh?
Like, you know, when I come out of the bedroom, I make sure the door is closed, and, you know, I try and do something unless the weather is horrible and it's cold out, you know, which it is today. So
the door?
That's why I made the video of me, you know, working on the 57 yesterday. That was a yesterday video. It wasn't a day before or whatever. That was pretty much, you know, what it was. I don't save videos. I actually tried to, but my phone does not agree with saving too many photos. It starts to want to charge me for, you know, storing videos and stuff, and I'm not having it.
You got stored on there, you fucking pervert.
I have to play penny pincher with everything that I do, you know. And if you understand the concept, then you'll know why I do the work on the car myself. I don't have that luxury, you know. Stuff like that, those are luxury. You got a house, you're not renting an apartment, or you're not having the government pay for your apartment, so you're not poor. I'm like, yeah, but you got to understand something. Even when you have a house, you know, that money goes out of the bank account every month. So, you know, if you don't have enough, you start worrying because you don't know where to get it from, you know? I still haven't figured out how to use, what was it, StreamYard or whatever. I tried it the last time, and the only thing I got was out of focus, like a circle. And only thing you could hear was the audio. That was it. So I don't know what happened, but it wasn't working right. And I even told them about it. I said that wasn't working properly.
Huh.
Nobody could see me. Nobody could, you know. tell what I was doing or anything,
Who gives a fuck? What are you doing? You're sitting there whining. Wow, I'm 53 and I can't. You got a problem.
So, what is
Fat.
everybody working on other than me? What are you guys working on?
Trying to debunk you and get you off YouTube.
Anybody working on anything interesting?
Yeah, you. Lying fucking racist map. How about you? You working on anything new?
Okay, unfinished. Let's leave the John Creators Workshop thing alone. This is my stream, okay?
Oh, it's his stream.
We'll get to that when we get to it.
Guys, you believe that? It's his stream. What an asshole. I always take whenever I do every time I do a live, anybody says something.
I'm trying to talk to you guys about what you're doing and what I'm doing.
Oh, he's got to set the narrative.
This is about.
Yeah, I know.
I want to find out where you guys are at as far as the No Name Nationals.
It's a fucking
and
loser.
How many of you guys are going?
You ain't going to the No Name Nationals. If you go to the No Name Nationals when I get the fight,
hey Mofo, are you going down there or no?
I'll go too.
Oh, you did? You got to send me a picture, Steve. I want to see it.
Actually, I probably wouldn't go because I wouldn't want to have a problem down there and ruin those
I'm going to have to get another steering wheel for that car because it's all warped.
Ruin those guys' good time.
No, I'm not taking offense, Unfinished. It's just like I'm saying. This is my stream.
Yeah, it's your stream.
When I go to John's workshop or whatever, that's fine. That's when I'll deal with that. You know what I mean? But I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about what we're doing here. You know what I mean?
What are you doing? You're doing nothing but fucking sucking up oxygen.
What you're doing, what I'm doing, how many guys are going down there. I'm trying to be sociable with you guys. That's the whole point of this.
You fucking cocksucker. Yeah, that's, I might be wrong, but you don't talk to people like that.
I'm not taking any offense to it,
Take offense. Take offense.
I'm not trying to be nasty either.
No. You just want to talk about what you want to talk about. Let's hear some more about your health issues and your oxygen as you sit there and smoke a cigarette. You fat fuck. You fat.
Not on here, Steve.
Fat fuck.
On Facebook.
Fat fuck. Stolen valor.
Because you're a friend of mine there.
Stolen valor. All about me. I'm a stolen valor, fat motherfucker.
Just send me a picture in the the chat heads.
Send me a picture of a young.
Like you did when you had the oil filler tube cap that you sent me.
You can put those big hands on, big titties. One of them big old titties.
Okay.
Firefighter.
What are you working on, Unfinished?
Don't fucking worry
Anything
about what he's working
in particular
on.
Or no?
Don't worry about what he's working on. What are you working on? Fucking mutt. Oh, I fucking despise this guy. I really do.
Hey, 162. How you doing there, bud?
Hey, 162.
Welcome to my live stream.
Yeah.
Yippee skippy.
Well, you can watch you literally get fatter by the second.
Barrows, how you doing, buddy?
Hey,
thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Barry's.
I might be getting another car, Barrows. It's another PT Cruiser. This one's got a radiator problem and a that you don't want mentioned. Okay. It's got a radiator problem and it's got a water pump problem.
What do you want with
the car's been sitting for about 4 years.
PT
I think
Cruiser.
It's a 2005 or 2004 PT Cruiser. Hey, 69. Yeah, 6%. It's like I can't even see it. It's so small.
Oh, it's so small. I just, It's painstaking to sit there.
You guys ever heard of a 6-pipe anvil? Hey, Don.
Yeah, he don't know what an anvil is. That's for banging steel.
An anvil? What is an anvil? You're talking about the thing you know, you do, what the hell is it now? Blacksmith work with.
Well, not just black. Yeah, I mean, I guess so, but
Or are you talking about an engine?
to customize pieces of steel? Do 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 do.
Brand Eater to PT, there's a pretty common thing with them. Yeah, you'll see why when you take that one out.
No, you
Hope
don't
the
have
head
to worry about
gasket
that. That'll never happen.
is okay. Well, you know what the thing is? The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check the oil, and before anything else. And if there's water in it, I'll know. You know.
Yeah. Huh. You got a lot of water inside you, dude.
It's only $400 though, Bear Rose. You know, it's not bad for a newer car, and you know, I mean, hell, if it's a head gasket, I'm doing that now, so I'm sure it's probably a lot lighter with a PT Cruiser because it probably got aluminum heads.
Oh.
I'm sure they don't have cast iron any.
No. Let's go forward.
But I just, you know, I decorate my house with some of the stuff. No, I'm not. No, Barrows is not about that. You know, first of all, I don't even know how to get there. You know what I mean? The furthest I've been in the states of the United States is New Jersey, New York, Delaware, and PA. That's it. I've never been down to North Carolina or anything. You know.
Wow.
That's my biggest concern because, you know, there's nobody up here. You know, I can't go following somebody. There's one guy that's in New York, he said. I don't know who it was. He was in, I think he was in your live stream, Barrows. You know, as far as following somebody down. But,
Come on up here.
you know, I mean, if you don't meet them and you don't meet them prior to, you know, going down there, you're not going to know who they are. You don't know
Come
what they're
on
driving.
up.
You know?
The man from New York City.
And I mean, as far as,
I
hell, I could sit there and punch it into my GPS, but, you know, it's going to take 3 days for you to get there. Rerouting. Like, I don't think so.
Come on up here. We'll show you a good time.
And I always wanted to get out and do something like that anyway. I actually wanted to, I mean, hell, I've been a bus driver for over 30 years. We follow the same kind of defensive driving course that cops do. Okay? Up here we do anyway. I don't know about it.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You were in college getting a degree while being a firefighter, while being a bus driver. Yeah, go to the Ozarks.
I had to take quite a few.
I can't.
Yeah, but I'm not sure what yet, Steve. I'm not sure because my Jeep is a Patriot. It's a 4-cylinder, but it's a 5-speed with 4-wheel drive.
Wow.
And I'm thinking maybe the 57 might be lighter than the Oldsmobile. Not by much, but yeah, lighter, you know?
What are you going to do with that?
The Oldsmobile, I think, is going to be way too heavy to be pulled by that, you know?
Oh, you're going to... So you were going to pull that to the No Name Nationals? The 57 with that little Jeep? Winning. What happened? They must have had a sale on meat that week.
Well, I gave Buck my number. I even gave you my number, Bear Rose. I even gave John my number.
How'd that work?
You know, it's like, I don't know, you know, if you guys don't reach out to people or what, or maybe you just don't want to, or I don't know. I don't know what the deal is.
Wow. What a creepo.
Buck had my number. I gave it to him, like, I think in a message on one of his videos. I did the same thing with you, Bear Rose. And I did the same thing with John
Austin, that's
Wilburn.
why I'm doing this. That's why I'm doing this fucking live. Is because this fat fucking bitch went and deleted everything. He even deleted his shorts. So now there's going to be no anything on his page about him talking about that shit. It's exactly why we're doing this. That fat fuck. Rich, show us you got balls. Why don't you come in the fucking live chat now and say something? Show us that you're not this fucking pussy that I keep saying that you are and everyone else. Come on, say something. Say it. What a fucking coward. What a coward. Look at it. Look at this fat fuck.
Well, you could always call me. I mean, hell, I'm not some kind of psychopath. Let's get Bear Rose. You know, come on, man.
But again, doesn't he understand you have every one of his live streams recorded?
You leave your phone in a toolbox? I can't do that. My phone sits on my
Austin,
dash
you
in
are
the
man.
bus
You guys
in
rock.
case my boss calls or her husband calls. I have to have that phone accessible, you know? I don't have that option of burying it in the toolbox.
Yeah, talk more about your fucking oxygen level as you're sitting on it, puffing on that cigarette that went out.
Man, I hate when these things go out.
Well, if
There's
you
them
stop
damn chemicals that
fucking
they use for
talking,
these friggin' things. And now we're going to black and white Woody Woodpecker. I've never seen this.
fat fucking
This looks
pussy.
like way before Walter Lance.
Yeah. Let's go a little further. I can't. Let's go to here.
But it's Leveno or whatever it is. It's actually a pretty well-known corporation that makes them.
Is that where he gets his butt plugs?
Yeah.
Oh, he's smoking.
I tried the different colors, like, you know, when you do the text or whatever, the blue didn't work because it just blended right in with the stones under the car, you know? And forget about black. The picture was so dark, it was like you couldn't even see that. And I thought about yellow,
Oh.
but I thought that would be like...
Go ahead, hit that cigarette again there, fatty. Ugh. Spit that out.
You know, like it would be...
Oh,
Jesus. It'd be too strong, you know?
Don't talk too fast. Take another hit from that cigarette. Come on, Jimmy. Whoa. Whoop, sit up. Ugh.
Yeah.
Finger smell.
But there's other ways of like shrinking them down. There's supposed to be other ways that you could do like graffiti, like script drawings or whatever on your thing. I forget. But I'm not sure how. Started out in the beginning. What I did was I went on to Instagram, and when they allowed you to make a reel, I actually, before they stopped you from being able to download it, I used to download it and use that, you know. But then they, made it so you can't download it to your own files anymore. So I don't use Instagram.
Bullshit.
I mean, for that, I'm still on Instagram, but.
Oh.
And then I have Facebook, but, like you guys don't even bother with Facebook. The only one who really does is Steve. And he's on my friends list, so.
He deleted all of his latest videos.
Yeah, see, Barrows, I tried to do the StreamYard thing because I wanted, more people than just me talking in case, like, I get, like, a moment or two where I have nothing to say, you know what I mean? And it's not just, like, dead space, But when I did it, it didn't work. It just wouldn't do what I thought it would do. And the only thing it did was it took, like, say, for an example, the color of the picture was like the color of my cheek. You know what I'm saying? And it was like right up close, and you couldn't make out anything else, and it didn't move or anything. It just froze.
Yeah.
So it wasn't good for me because I can't do anything with that.
Stop looking at kitty porn.
Yeah, well, I mean, I could put this on my TV because it is hooked up into YouTube, But right now I'm watching something on it. And I could do this on my laptop, but then you got to get everything organized and ready to go, I mean, with the, the smaller amount of people that I have, like I don't ever get like 27 people on my live stream, But the smaller amount of people that I have is really no need to go that far, until I get there. When I get to that point, then I'll worry about it,
Yeah. Huh.
But right now, it's just like, I get maybe 5. I think the most of I've had in here tonight was 8. That was it. That's the top. But, and it goes back down to 5, and it'll go 6, and it'll go 3, then it'll go 2, stuff like that. So,
hey, whatever. You got someone
I would
watching
really
you.
like to get it to work on my TV because then I'd be able to see the, the messages and everything.
Yeah.
Because I got one of them 4K TVs. It's a 75-inch flat screen.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So why don't you just put it on? He's been rambling.
Oh, yeah. What are we supposed to do? We're supposed to turn the clocks ahead tonight?
I'm sure Austin would
Oh, boy.
would go on a stream.
It's going to be fun. Going to work at 4:30 instead of 5:30.
Huh.
Scary. I'll be like sitting there like half asleep.
Oh, that's got to be.
Hey, you want to go to school? Yeah, okay.
You want to go to school?
Oh, man.
When do you want to go back to Uncle Richie's?
I wonder if the third disc has got a better version of what this is supposed to be.
Oh.
Because this looks like the same thing as like a Casper the Ghost cartoon thing. They're not Woody Woodpecker at all.
Yeah, and he definitely seems like he has sleep apnea. We're going to talk about Woody the Woodpecker now.
Oh, really?
That's
Okay.
Copyright.
Let me know when he's up soon, okay? Let me know when he's up. So that way, I can cut out of this because I'll go to his. And then I'm going to go to Bear Rose when his is on. So that's the way I do it.
Let's go ahead another 10 minutes, see what he's talking about.
I did cut carpeting and the back piece out behind the back seat, but I may have to do it again. I think it may have gotten a little bit like short, And I want to get some of that sound barrier stuff for the floors. Because, I mean, it's already up the top, above the headliner. The original thing that was up there has not come down, so I left it up there, and I put the headliner underneath it, through the poles and everything else. And
great.
Then I got to put the ropes around the inside part of the doors, and then put the windshield metal moldings back in. Wait a minute, what did that say? No. There, Rose. I used to work as a reupholsterer.
What?
Okay.
What?
I did boat canopies, or boat covers, and I did the New York City double-decker tour bus canopies out of Texas Canvas.
What?
And I've also done restaurants. There was the last restaurant that I did was up in PA. It was called La Casa Maria in King of Prussia.
Listen to all the shit
Okay.
this man's done.
So, yeah, I've already done reupholstery. Did you look at the door panels that I made from scratch? I used the thread and needle,
Bro,
not a sewing machine, because I don't know how to spool it.
bro, that thing sags more than your chest.
But I do know how to cut the patterns out, and I do know how to stitch them together. And I made 4 door panels out of it.
Looks
So.
like shit, dude. I know,
And
right,
I did start
Bruce?
the bottom part of the back seat.
Yeah.
Same way.
Did you know
You
I
got those
used to
little
be an
clips that go
upholsterer?
around the back.
Oh, here we go.
They're metal rings, and they latch on. You bend them back with a pair of pliers.
Yep.
And then you stitch, the border around the outside.
Stitch
And
away.
you put another piece of fabric down at the bottom and stitch that in. But I usually stitch it on the inside because, otherwise it'll be sticking out. It'll look stupid if you did it the other way.
It was in the CIA experiments.
I even did the armrests. I don't know if you guys seen them or not. Where the hell are they? I don't know if they're in the room or if they're out here now. Oh. No, they're not here either. The hell? Or is this one of them? No, that's the old one.
Let me just check real quick for shits and giggles. I do have to get my son shit together. I just want to see something. Oof. Look at that shit. This was 3 years ago. He's 3 times the size now. Oh. Ugh. Ugh. Now he's so
Give this a pause, and I'm going to start working on that now. Because the sooner I get it done, the sooner this car will run.
now he's
I got to
just
get this
laying underneath
rust
it.
surface rust off of this, the end of this frame rail too.
His
There's not
eyes look like
much.
they're gonna
This
pop
surface
out of
is
his
not,
fucking head.
Not cancer. There's no holes in it or anything, and I can't push my finger through it. So for 57 Chevy, that's not bad.
No, I don't know.
So
Why don't you explain it to me?
you get up there in the front. I'm going to reposition the camera that way you guys can see what I'm doing. There's this thing here. I mean, even though it's loose, it's not loose enough to take it off. And I don't know if the drum has a groove in it where the brake shoes are stuck in there or what. So, yeah,
So he went from there to Up. Have you ever seen somebody sand like that? That's right. He's a bitch. Let me pin that one now. Look at those tits shake. Shake, 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 your money maker. As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster. Oh yeah, look at that. What the fuck kind of sanding technique is that? Yeah, there you go. Flick it for good measure. He spends more time fucking with the shit than he does actually. I wouldn't let him work on Barry's car. What the fuck? Don't rip that fucking panel now off the side, holding your weight on it.
All right.
Oh, dude, he just said that he was, he works for an upholstery shop. Oh, here we go. Get on it. Look at that shit shake. Look at that shit shake. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is he doing?
I've been on here for an hour already.
He's
Huh?
gonna rip that door handle off. Jesus. Oh yeah, firefighter. Executive chef. What else? Fucking master chef. Dude, he'd have to be 300. Yeah, he had that key, that special key. He had the special key there for... Are we going to get a post-it? Are we going to... Why isn't the sound working? So we can go, I guess, till about 3 o'clock.
Instagram.
Oh! Instagram.
There she is.
Whoa, wait a minute. Who's who?
Well, that's a little old, but happy belated Easter. I'm live on YouTube right now. My brother's already here. Anywho.
Dude, what are you licking your finger? What are you running your finger on and then licking? Ah! What the fuck was that? Did you guys see that? Yeah, let's go back. Let's go forward.
You know, everything's a joke to him. And when somebody asks him something, you know, he's too self-absorbed in his own world to be there for anybody else. And I don't like that.
No, he just likes him young.
Really, Dan?
Show us those fucking crack teeth. Come on. Show them. What's your brother in your house? Smelling your sheets while you're out here making a video?
Man, I look like I got cat whiskers. I got to get a shave, man.
You need more than a shave, man.
I need to get a haircut, too. My hair is out of control again.
Yeah.
Well, at least I'll never have to worry about being empty-haired. God.
Oh.
I'm going to have this cursed locks for the rest of my life.
Those are not locks, dude. It's a mop. There is a difference. Yeah, he's talking about himself. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so for all the people that just walked in, which really isn't all that many, we're outside out here by my 57 Chevy Bel Air with my live stream instead of me being inside by my boom boxes so people can
You play this
see just how ratty the car is.
What are you telling me?
How much work still needs to be done on it. It ain't never going to be a trailer queen, folks. I'm not that kind of a person anyway. I would rather drive the car instead of haul it in a trailer to a show, drop it in a spot, put the tailgate back up, park the truck and trailer somewhere else.
You wish.
Put signs all over it. Don't touch. Don't even breathe on it. And then at the end of the show, come back with the truck and the trailer, drop the tailgate, push the car in the garage, put the trailer, put the tailgate back up and carry it home. That's not the way I do things. Nope. And right now we're at the point where I know it'll run. It's not a question of will it. It's a question of when. When am I going to be able to get up underneath it in order to do the things I have to do in order to get it.
Let's go 16 minutes.
Inspection sticker on it is from 1976.
Oh.
It's on the wrong side, though. I don't know why they would have it unless somebody already took it off and figured they'd keep it and put it on that side. Oh, man.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, now we get the whole fucking profile. Oh, phew.
Okay. Retap it because my ex-wife's son left a tap and die set here. You know, when he abused my tools and left them in the dirt and everything, that was his way of apologizing by leaving me his tools that were still usable.
Oh. So you stole the kid's tools is what you're saying.
Oh, man, that's not even cooked. Hang on a second.
Oh, boy. Get it up there, Jim.
That's what we call a bloody steak. It's not even rare. That's like raw.
You don't need that all in one shot. His whole ass. Wouldn't it be something if he caught fire right now? Oh.
You know, I have a sandblast cabinet. I have a clean sink. You know, there's just some things I don't have. I don't have a tire changer. I'd love to have a tire changer. You know.
Oh, he's smoking.
But I can't afford that.
Fly, pelican, fly.
I got 4 brand new tires sitting in the back of this car right now in the back seat. I can't change them because I don't have a tire changer. I don't want to take them to somebody else and do them because I know how to do it myself. It's kind of stupid, you know?
You don't know shit. You don't even know supervisor.
I want to see if these lights are going to do anything. It's kind of like, it's not dark yet, but I'm sure it's going to get dark soon. Yeah, it's about 7 o'clock. It's going to be about another hour. It's already, the sun's pretty much already set. So, but I thought of doing this setup when, you know, when I got home. I was like, I really don't want to do it inside. You know, I want to be outside.
We'll be doing a
you know?
review video, me and Pops. We got to get up on Barry.
See, now, if I was a kid and I had these kind of cars back then, I'd probably work on them then too. Now, my brother, he loves old cars. He's not into them like I am. I'm into the car itself, yes, but I'm also into what makes it tick. You know what I'm saying? And can I tear it apart and put it back together?
Absolutely not.
You know?
Well,
a lot of people when I was younger, they thought I was stupid upstairs because I did things differently.
Oh.
But to be honest with you, I was very, very intelligent. I had a lot more brains than people gave me credit for.
Yeah?
And
that's why the cost.
You know, no matter how many times they try and tell me I'm doing something wrong, if I know I'm doing it right, you can sit there and say it until you turn blue in the face. It ain't going to make a difference to me because I'm still going to do it the way I'm doing it. You know?
What did we just learn from that? Fuck, you don't even need to have heard the whole story with this guy. All you had to have done is just watch the last 15 seconds of him talking. He don't know shit. The only thing he knows how to do is be disgusting.
Yeah, that beeping is annoying. I'm sure everybody can hear it too. That's my trailer that's right in front of me. I got a 28-foot 1996 Terry Resort trailer.
Shitbox.
That I still need to do some roof work on.
Yeah, okay.
But
you got a better chance of fucking...
I have to get the ladder over here, and then I have to make sure the top is strong enough to support me.
Your dick again.
It was a couple of years ago, but I've been covering it up, and it needs some work.
What's that beeping noise?
I'm glad that the electricity still works. Hey, Shopcat Industries, how you doing? Hey, Shop, send me what is it? A comment down below, you know, like after this is over, and I'll subscribe to you, okay? Because I've already got out of order. He's already on my subscription list, so. Yeah, this is what I'm working on right here. I don't know if you saw any of the videos, but that's my Project 4-door.
I need sponsors.
It's got a 283 V8 that, you know, well, the videos speak for themselves. Everybody's telling me that I'm doing everything wrong, but You know, I'm sitting here earlier this evening and I'm cranking the engine. And you can hear there's nothing wrong with the engine.
It doesn't start.
It's perfectly ready to go, you know?
Yeah. It just won't start.
Now, I know that when the pistons went on this thing, the brakes went as well.
Oh, wow. What are the odds of that?
Yeah, I know. That's why I told them to leave a comment down below so that way I can sub to them as well. Because I can't do that while I'm live.
Yeah. Oh! He can't hold it back. He's about to have a fucking...
See, I'm not even computer savvy enough to make little, decals or icons or something like that. I don't even know how to do editing,
You know how to follow young girls from the Philippines, though, and all these other ones.
No, nothing wrong with it at all.
You know about
I got the car sight unseen. It was sitting in an aircraft hangar. But it was a mess. I'm not gonna lie to you, it was a mess. The only thing it had going for it was the frame rails are solid. It has the original drivetrain from the factory. It's a numbers match car, and the guy didn't know that at all. He had no clue. It has the original 283, the Power Glide. It has all the original parts on a generator, starter, carburetor. The ram head, exhaust manifolds are all original. Even had the bend tab still on the exhaust manifold bolts.
Imagine that, folks.
Yeah, I'm not good at editing at all. I don't even know how to make a little like see how Shop Cat Industries has got their little cat with the wrenches. I don't have anything like that. I don't have any knowledge of doing anything like that. I think that's a computer graphics thing that you have to actually know how to do. I haven't done that in a long time.
Yeah, oh yeah, you used to be.
And with the way the computers are made nowadays, they don't even have a DVD drive in them anymore. That's weird to me,
And you can't watch his pornos on.
Yeah, I do too, but I originally started out as, what was it, Rich the Angry Irishman, but that really didn't work too well. Only took her like 3 hours. Yeah, like I got time to sit there 3 hours.
Yep, exactly.
I have between when I can work on this
Shitbox.
and
You can work on
hell, I'm driving all day. I'm out at 5 in the morning and I don't get done till like 4:30. Well, when Monday starts, I'm not going to get back till about 5:30. Because I'm going to be going all the way down to Bridgewater. And I live all the way up towards Delaware Water Gap. I'm not far from it, So I'm going to have a bit of a haul, to say the least. I'm already putting over 220 miles on a van that I drive. So, but hey.
And he drives special kids.
She turned around and told me, she said it pays, what was it? $250 extra weekly. So it's $500 every other week. When you start adding up the runs, let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be 5 runs. So one pays $800 every other week. $500 for 2 in the morning. And I think it's $250 for one run that I do in the afternoon, and then the other one's going to be $250. So it's going to be like $1,000 there. So it'll be good money, but the thing is, I'll be working all the time, and when I'm not working, I'm going to be tired as hell.
This is good information to know.
All right, bro. I love you too, brother. Be safe, and if your back's hurting you, take a chill pill, man.
Yeah.
Go relax.
Do what Rich does.
All right, I'll talk to you soon.
Rich.
Yeah, that's my little brother.
Oh.
My real brother. So, flesh and blood.
Oh. Relax.
Yeah, maybe one time when he's up here, I'll go live and he can go live with me,
Oh. Oh, so you both got fucking... Look at that.
We really don't look that much different.
That must be a fucking sight.
I just got a big cursed...
Mop.
Oh, I like to call it a mop. a gray mop on my head.
Wow.
But, you know, I definitely have my mother's hair, because if I had my father's hair, I'd be bald.
Oh, well. He even got his mother's twat.
And then I'm gonna have to cook the steak the rest of the way. This grill went out.
Oh.
I believe it did anyway.
He's waiting for food. He's not jerking off.
4 doors into the 2-door conversion. It's still a 4-door. It's the way it's always going to be titled. But I guess, you know, for some reason they just feel that it's better to have something that looks like a 2-door. Maybe it'll help them win more door prizes or trophies or whatever. I don't get it. Leave the car the way it was, you know? It's like DD Speed Shop. That's all he's worked on. He's worked on 56, 4 doors, in 4 doors,
fuck you.
into...
All right, well, listen, folks, I have to unfortunately get off. I've got to get my son's stuff ready so he can go for his mother for the night. Like I said, I think tonight we might have a review video coming about Barry. And we will catch you tomorrow early in the morning for the walk and talk. Bye-bye. Hey, Rich.